Okay, so this is the blog as we have it right now. I went ahead and posted your first post so you could see what it's going to look like. And so this is the title like you had asked for. We have our sign up page, the social share buttons over here, which I think these actually connect to our profiles, not necessarily share the page. Recent posts and things we talk about are going to be our different categories. And this post here is categorized as both general and social media to give you an idea. We have other categories, but they're not going to show up until we make posts in those categories. So when you click through to the blog post, it's going to take you to this page. And on this page, you can get a good idea of all of our different features. We have this dig bar over here for social sharing. Our sidebar changes up a little bit in that now we have this author spotlight. I need to get you a profile picture. There's some steps through gravatar.com that we need to do to get your profile picture there, but it has your biography and then the same widgets aside from that. And so on this page is going to be our whole post, and then at the bottom of the post we have our share buttons down here as well. Another about box for the author, and between the share buttons and the about box, I believe, there's going to be a related posts widget that is going to pop up here, but we don't have enough posts right now for that to be showing. So once we get to about 5 posts or so, I would imagine that's when that's going to start showing up and start giving us some different related posts for people to go read more after they read that. Alternatively, we could set up a widget where, I don't know if you've seen it, but there's these widgets that pop up at the bottom down here in the right bottom corner that give you related posts. We could set up something like that. But either way, we're going to have to wait until we have some more posts. Now, what you were saying is that you were in the blog page itself here in WordPress. And as you can see, even though we have all that stuff, this is still blank. There's a reason for that, and I'm going to explain it to you just so you can have an understanding of what's happening. I set up this page itself because the page has to be set up, but the content doesn't come from this page. What the content does is, if we go over to our settings and we clicked reading, take us to this page here. And here in these reading settings, what you do is you set a static front page, and when you do that, basically it's not going to show your latest posts. So we had to do that, and so our static front page is our home page, and that's what enables us to have that home page there instead of all of our recent posts. But what it then gives us the opportunity to do is set up a posts page, and so our posts page will show our recent posts, and so that's this the light bulb stays on page. And the code is within WordPress, within the theme itself, so it's not something that we have to do. And so setting this post page brings up all those related posts without us having to do any coding or anything of ourselves. So that's how we get the post there, and then how we get the sidebar is through our widgets panel. If you wanted to access that, you'd go to appearance and then widgets. And through this appearance panel, this is where we get that title for our blog. It's in this top main context on index widget, and where we get our sidebar at is from this first sidebar widget. And so you can see the search. This text is actually our sign up, our social sharing, the author spotlight, recent posts, and categories. So that's where that comes in. And so working together, it creates the blog page as we can see it on our website. So it's not something that we do through the page itself here. Again, it's something that WordPress does through just putting a couple of different things together to create this as we see it. So that's that. That's why that wasn't making any sense, and I can understand the confusion that would create there. So what we're going to do is, when we want to create a post in WordPress, let's say we just logged on and we came to this page when we first log on. What you're going to do is you're going to create a new post. And so you can either go up here and create new, and then it says post, or you can go over here to the posts and let that pop out and add new post. It'll take you to this page here, and this is where you're going to craft your new posts. And so you put the body of the post in this area here, you put the title of the post here. You'll be able, let's say the title of post, right? Let's say that's the title of the post. Then you go down here and you edit the content of the post. And let's say you get done and you don't want that to be the title. You change the title, And if you ever do that, just for future reference, make sure that you go in here and change this just by clicking edit so that we can have good URLs. We have different formats for different types of posts. We won't get into that right now, but typically what we're going to use is just a standard post. Choose the category that it's most relevant, and if nothing really fits, I just kind of picked stuff that we had talked about and things that we might write about, different categories. But if it doesn't fit, then just simply create a new category. It's very easy. Just new category, and now we have a new category. So it's really easy. Just check mark which ones fit. It could fit into more than one. That's fine. It's not a huge deal. If it is applicable to more than one category, then go ahead and click all the categories that it's applicable to. Except in the case of the individual social media channels, then just if it's relevant to social media in general, just click social media. Then you can add tags down here. You can add a featured image. And what the featured image is when you go to the blog and you see this image here, that's the featured image. And so usually it's a post within the blog itself. We could use it to do a variety of different things if we wanted to, I suppose, but that's just how I did this. And that's how you set your featured image, is by using this featured image right here. You're always going to want to use a default layout on blog posts. That way we have default simply means that we have that sidebar there. If you went to full width, then it would remove the sidebar. You can add in tags that are relevant to the post, and when we get our tag cloud going, then that's where all those would appear. And then, so once you're done, you have everything formatted, everything finished up, then you can publish the post now. Alternatively, you could just save it as a draft, or you could publish it in the future and schedule it out, or you could even publish it in the past if we wanted to create some sort of backlog of posts even. And so then you just simply publish when it's ready to go. And that is how you publish a post on WordPress.